friends. Come on, refresh. Alright, welcome back to the stream. Cool. Live now. Alright, we got our coffee. We got our airship. We got our treasure hunter. Couldn't get any better. In fact, I think he's in the same level as when we left him last time. Alright. All members. So we're gonna realign ourselves. Oh yeah, I think I have to... Nope, everybody's good. So we're gonna put Locke back in the party now. I kind of feel like keeping Celeste, but at the same time... I'm trying to consider where I'm going. And whether I should be taking somebody else to kind of help out with things. We're gonna take Celeste. She's the main story mover here. Alright, Mr. Offering. Let's get that Zephyr cape on. That all-important fixed dice. Oh, you know, we should go do the thing. By which I mean we should... Oh, let's got a little bit of that too. Cool. Mystery Veil. A little extra boost on the old M-Block department. I need to go buy some white capes from people. We got more than one person in the group now. We can use it. Who's next for the block? Nobody. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do at the moment. So let's see. Which of his weapons is the best for evade? Probably that one for the moment. Aegis shield, which is fine there. 52%'s not terrible. Yeah, I need him the sprint shoes. Sneakering just in case we get that all-important Noogly charm. And I don't know, whatever, ribbon. All that stuff that gives me no evade. Right. So now you get the Tri-Talk. You, as always, get the Odin. You're gonna also need some new magic here. Phoenix is good. We won't be gaining any experience points where we're going, so... I think for this playthrough, we're gonna get Cyan, and then we're going to assault the Mage's Tower. The Fanatic's Tower, that's what it's called. Mostly the reason I want to... Well, Let's see. We can at least loot the treasure of the tower first before we even. Oh ho! Doomgaze right on time. Well, there goes yeah. I knew that was gonna happen to Locke anyway. Ha! Runic's coming in great like real handy this playthrough. Oh, I should have done that better. Whatever. I know. Hey, it's not, you know, it can't all be zingers. Later. Boy. I made things awkward. Actually... There it is. Need to buy some more of those tents and things. So let's see. Yeah. No. Secret treasure. Should I go ahead and defeat the Magi Master this time? I suppose I can. Got the right people in my party. Sort of. Safety bit. Oh, wait, that's not the one with the... There it is. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I think I'm also gonna take out Pearl Dragon as well. Why not? Why not? Let's just do it all while we're here. Genji shield, Nobody really cares about the Genji shield. I mean, it's an alright shield. In fact, I should probably equip it on this guy. Oh, yeah. And I only have one wall ring. I guess we're gonna be living on the edge for this one. Stunner. He can't equip Stunner, can he? Okay. So, I'm gonna give that wall ring to our weakest guy. Actually, let's go ahead and play it safe. Give it to our damage guy. Because literally the only thing that this thing can do is cast Pearl. I don't have another wall ring, do I? Maybe... no. Yeah, I do. Cool. So... how many wall rings do I have? Alright, that's it. But he'll get the Zephyr Cape for now. Okay. She's got Tritalk, that's good. He's got Phoenix, just fine. He doesn't need Odin right now. What he needs is... Perfecto. Zone Seek for sure. Yeah, this is gonna be perfect. Well, I say perfect. Oh, I suppose the thing I could have done was, not walled myself and used Berserk. That's what I meant to do. Oh well. He knows Berserk, right? You know Berserk. Let's see if that works on him. Well, that might make things a little awkward. Okay, it didn't work. That's good. Yeah, I want Cure from this guy. This fight is going to be longer than I thought it was going to be because I forgot a few things. Away from this. You know what? I don't want to spend half an hour trying to fight that boss when I missed one very, very simple thing. Alright. Because, I should be able to Berserk Setzer. Now, I don't remember if Berserking Setzer works when he's got, like, the immune to everything, force armor, and all that stuff. So, we're gonna find out. Because anyway, we've got a pretty long battle ahead of us with Magi Master, the way I play it. I play the safe strats. Okay. Now, you can have the wall ring. You can also have the wall ring. We'll leave Setzer unwalled. Alright, Locke, take care of him. Oh, great. You don't have it, do you? So yeah, I might have to get rid of all his force armor and all that jazz. Because he's also blocking all of Locke's attempts to burst him. You know, all this will come in handy for the next time. Circ. Yeah, alright. Reset. Jeez, at this rate I'm only gonna have time to defeat the Pearl Dragon. Okay. Equip, you, just optimum stuff, whatever. All that to him. Instead, we will running shoes. There is an item, isn't there, that puts people into auto berserk mode? I can't remember if that's in this game or a different game. I know it's in Chrono Trigger. Ugh. I'm so bad at remembering things. Alright, well, anyway. Okay. So we do that, keep his life up. He ought to be alright. Because our end block's now down to 11. That slightly raises it, but that's okay. As long as it doesn't go over 50, I think we'll be alright. Alright, you red-white dragon. Of course, he goes right for him. Oof. Oh, you're gonna pay for that. Yes. What? Oh no! I forgot it completely. Wow. Okay, well, that's alright, we can fix this. Wow, I can't believe I forgot that detail. How do we unburst somebody? You know what? I guess we let him get killed. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't be too hard. gets like 10 turns. Wow. Debating as to whether I should let the Pearl Dragon take care of him, or... Get Setzer. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Boy. Frankly, this is a little bit embarrassing. But that's okay. Makes for good television, right? Sit here and watch him throw cards all day. Hey, Dispel, he did it for me. Alright. Dispel, by the way, that's how you get rid of, the, spell he was under. The Berserk spell. I don't know if I even have Dispel in my own collection here. But oh well. Wow, he is, really going nuts with that. Well, anyways. We need fixed dice. Yes. And now... Mr. Locke, will you please berserk my, gambler here. So do this. Really should cast Phoenix on everybody. Now let's see some real damage. Watch him have like the worst rolls. No, those are alright. That was so much worse than it should have been. I'm amused at myself for doing that so badly. Pearl Lance, yay! Mog's ultimate weapon. Oh yeah, but I don't have Fire 3. Not at all. Celeste is supposed to be learning that stuff first. Because I haven't been grinding at all, and I only just got Tritalk in the earlier playthrough. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save it just because that was such a hassle. And then I'm gonna go get that Magi Master. And I bet that's all we're gonna have time for today. We are winding down pretty close to, when I need to cut this thing off. Right. So now I just need to remember correctly what I need to do. Leave no stone unturned. Also use one of our tents. Alright, all four of my guys have the correct spell, I believe. Right, here we go. Gonna attempt to get ourselves a gem box. Oh yeah, we need to... Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. As long as Setzer goes first, that's all we really need. Oh man. I remember going to MagFest 9 many years ago when they were at the Hilton Hotel in Alexandria, and the elevators were down because of course they were, and having to go up and down the stairs is basically like this. Another Force Armor, fantastic. Nah, he's good there. That Force Armor is definitely something we were looking for. Gem box. I wish there was another thing in here, like hidden or something. That would be cool. Blink, 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 blink. Oh, there we go. I love the she blinks. I can't! You locked the door! I'm gonna have to face Mr. Ghosty Man. Hello. So, if we remember a much earlier playthrough, when I did this to number 24, if we turn this guy into an imp, he can no longer use magic. Oh, come on now. Wow. Okay, so this is not quite working out the way I was hoping it would. I was hoping that would turn him into an imp, because that's what it's supposed to do. Why is this not working? Oh! I completely forgot. It's not Imp that works, it's Berserk. Ah, we messed it up then. Well. Let's see if we can salvage this battle. You know what, actually, it's really important that we use Phantom on that, so we're gonna go ahead and do that again. I hate to be resetting all this throughout all this game, but we don't have much time to beat that guy. It's starting to become a timing concern more than a can I do it concern. I completely misremembered, because I thought you could turn him into an imp like you could number 024, which is his palette swap. But it's Berserk that works on him. But those swords are super, like, they're super effective. Hence the Phantom, to turn us all invisible so that we don't take any physical damage. And if he can't use magic and we don't use magic, then everybody's okay. Oh, I forgot to put on that force, to get that force armor. Oh well, whatever. Lock goes first. Great. Now he's gonna go nuts with the attacking. But I want to use Phoenix as a failsafe. Phoenix! Oh, that didn't work at all. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna use Phanto. I'm gonna let loose with the rasping. Cool. So here's how we're gonna defeat Magi Master. It takes a long time, but it absolutely works. Because if he runs out of magic, he runs out of life. That is to say, it kills him, just like Atma Weapon. But the thing is, his dying stroke is to use Ultima, which is always the greatest challenge, is how to survive Ultima when he uses it. And the way you survive Ultima is you take away all his HP so he can't use Ultima, because it costs magic to do so. Thus, this is really the best way to go about defeating him, because he cannot do any damage to me, because my characters will be invisible until somebody uses magic on them, which won't be him, because he's Berserk. And, he can't block RASP. He can't wall change, which doesn't really matter anyway, because RASP is non-elemental. And when we get low on magic, we just use Osmos, which we've also learned. This is why all my characters learn RASP and Osmos very early on in their magic careers. The only problem with this is that it is not a speedrun tactic, because it's nearly the slowest way to kill him. Because we basically, I think he has 10,000 MP, and we're whittling it down by a couple hundred every time. At least Celeste has some pretty good magic power, so she's able to extract a lot from him. Plus, she's got the gold hairpin. Oh, and I forgot to equip the gem box, which would have been really smart to do, because then I could double cast it. But, whatever. I have not been the smartest this morning. Or I've just been the rustiest at this game in general, because I haven't beaten it in a couple of years. Also, good to know that that Phoenix isn't gonna work on us. Alright, need to Osmos on this guy. Warlock's running out of magic. I'm actually more than a little happy that my characters are all glowing different colors. It's kind of fun to watch. I am a child, basically, that's what I'm saying. I actually really want to, I don't know where I'm going to find the time to do it, but I really want to do a completionist run of this game. Basically, overplay the way that I tend to overplay. Get all the rages, learn all the spells, get all the items. Breaking all the rules. But in fact, I just need to make it to the end of this game to consider it complete. Which I was hoping would happen this week, but honestly it probably won't. It'll probably happen sometime next week. Because I've still got a lot of things to do and less time to do it in. I wonder if rasping works on Kefka. I'm very curious. I definitely want to steal and double fist a Ragnarok sword. Although it's gonna suck to miss out on Metamorphosis. That's a fun thing to exploit. But honestly, you can't get... There's not a lot of great items that you can get through Metamorphosis. And it has such a low rate of working. I wonder if there's a way to manipulate that. I bet there is. I bet if you vanish an enemy or something weird like that, Metamorphosis will work on them. Just having some of those raspy thoughts. Oh, you're back with us, Magi Master. He attacks once every, like, 10 turns now. I promise you, though, if my guys weren't invisible, he would still pose a challenge. Even in Berserk mode. Because I used to do this before I figured out the RASP trick. By figured out, I mean read about it somewhere else. What I used to do was make him berserk so that he could use his swords, because that was at least less damaging than his spells, whereupon he can no longer use wall change. And, so when I had wall change out of the way, I just did a whole bunch of damage to him, and, I would make sure to use scan so that I could see how close he was getting to dying, and when he was getting really close, I would use Palador, which causes all of your characters to jump out of the screen, so that then one character, I would have it to where when the characters landed on him and did some damage, it would be the finishing move. Then he'd use Ultima and take out that character, and then the rest of the characters would survive because they're out of the screen. So, I mean, it's effective, but not fail-safe, and you have to really keep on top of the battle in order to really accomplish it. This is just a dummy move. Like, you can just... I could, like, right now, put some tape on the controller and just leave it, and I would win this battle. But due to contractual obligation, I have to stay here in screen and pretend I'm playing the game instead of just pushing A over and over. Thank you, Muppets in Space. I'm glad you like it. I also like it. Ah, he's out of magic. Ah, his magic was exactly divisible by 12. Now I can't use Osmos. I don't know if this is going to cause him to turn back into visible, but if it does, then that's fine. I'm not too concerned. Okay, cool. Now I can Osmos. Well, that actually takes the steam out of my bold proclamation. Oh, he never learned that. Oh, wow. He never learned Osmos. Well, whatever. Let's see if I care. He did, though, surely. Yeah, there it is. This takes the steam out of my claim that I can just use RASP over and over, because obviously I'll run out of magic if I don't use Osmos every, like, 10th time. You're gonna have to use something. I guess I can use Neither. Keep him in the game. There we go. How are you holding up? You might as well use it. Just to stay on top of it. I definitely love the RASP strat for Atma Weapon. I used it on him and barely took any damage. And my characters were definitely in a low level, because I refused to fight most of the enemies on Floating Continent. Because I had accidentally sort of trapped myself there in not doing what I'm doing constantly in this playthrough, which is to not prepare myself fully before jumping into something. But I found that refreshingly stressful. Like that kind of stress you get from an RPG when you jump into something unprepared, and then the glory when you win anyway. Which didn't happen today, I just wound up resetting a bunch. But that's okay. Hopefully history will forgive me. Well, I thought I would have time to get Cyan today, but that's not looking to be the case. Yeah. YOLO strats is a good way of putting it. My friend put together a really great recursive version of YOLO that he calls Yo-Yo. Stands for You Only Yo-Yo Once. That's a nice little fractal of an idea. So yeah, if you're interested in watching me stream this tomorrow, I start every day at 8 a.m. I've been trying to do 8 a.m. sharp, just so that I have enough time to get 2 good streams in before I have to go to work, because I stream between 8 and somewhere between 10 and 10:30, which is where we're at right now. Exactly. But if the Y in yo-yo stands for, if the second Y in yo-yo stands for yo-yo, then it can always be you only yo-yo once, if the second yo-yo is the same acronym. And that's what I like about it. Central time zone. Like right now is 10:19 in Texas time, because I stream from Texas. Yeah, I'll be definitely gathering up all the... A mirror of a mirror, yes, exactly. I'll be probably finishing this game up next week, because I skip weekends, because for one, I like to sleep in, and for two, in case there are other people that their plans change on weekends, I don't want to be streaming without them being able to watch. Also gives me a chance to stream other games at other points in the day, which is really good, because there's not a lot of people awake this early, and... Okay. Well, cool. I mean, if you can watch streams while you're at work, then I encourage you to follow this channel. And, once I'm done with Final Fantasy III, we'll be on to Super Metroid, and then we'll be doing Chrono Trigger after that, and I think Super Street Fighter 2 is after that. Not Super Street Fighter, Street Fighter Turbo, which Nintendo Power, for whatever reason, deemed as being better than Super Street Fighter 2. Awesome. Well, I really appreciate the following. I think we're getting close now. You still don't have anything. It's weird that they call the low-level healing magic healing item in here. They call it a tincture, which, on top of being hard to pronounce, if you didn't know what a tincture is, in liturgical Catholic and Protestant Christianity, a tincture is when you combine the bread that represents the body of Christ with the wine that is the blood of Christ. It's a way that you can do that if you don't want to drink out of a cup after other people. So you can, like, you can dip your bread in the wine there and take that, and then, you know, you're going to heaven for another week. And that's called a tincture. So anybody that didn't know that bit of obscure, trivial knowledge about religions, now you've got that knowledge forever. So it's just weird that I'm carrying around a whole bunch of tinctures. I don't know if it has any other meaning that, you know, a secular meaning, but in liturgical churches where you do communion, that's what that means. Cool. Well, I'm definitely chill and I'm definitely non-competitive. I'm just here to have fun in that glorious pocket of time between when I have to get up and when I have to go to work, which is coffee time, hence the coffee and games. I haven't yet expanded this stream to just, like, talking about coffee. I don't know. Maybe I should do that sometime. I do love coffee, and I drink it every day, so that's why I wanted to call this Coffee and Games. Okay, so ether again. We might as well, because there's not a whole lot of other uses for it. I hesitate to use an X-ether though, because they're so rare. I don't remember if there's any quick way that you can get them. I bet Metamorphosis has to do with it. Wow, am I really gonna have to call in late to work because I'm defeating Magi Master? Because I have to be, like, out of the door by 10:40. And if this takes another 10 minutes, I might be screwed. Oh no, this is a real Super Nintendo. It would probably look better if I used an emulator, but it is, I've got my TV's AV output going through an Elgato video capture. It's going into a stream computer, which can handle the video encoding for about an hour and a half before breaking down, which is odd because it's a quad-core computer. And then I do my chat and set my webcam on my second computer, which sits here on the desk. It's just a laptop. And yeah, when I very first started streaming, I had to use an emulator because I didn't have any kind of video capture, but ever since I got the idea. Exactly, but that's what I like. I like that I'm limited to what the cartridge can do. Yeah, see, exactly. But that's old school strats for sure. Like when I used to beat Rygar on the NES as a kid, because it has no saves at all. Then I would totally do the just keeping the system on and turning the TV off. Just leave it on all night. But in fact, I have a cat now, so any number of things could happen to this Super Nintendo. To be honest, my work is not that important, so if I have to call in late, I can call in late. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It would just be funny, personally funny to me, to have to do that. Yeah, and my cat really loves to get into things. I actually have it right next to this desk, but I have a specific cat repellent tape that if you put it on things that, when they jump up on them and it gets, and it's sticky, they don't like that, so they tend to stay away. It's to train them to not jump up on things that they don't need to jump up on. I just osmosed him when I should have rasped him. Gosh darn it all. Yeah, he's a cute little fluffer. I definitely do this kind of stuff because I like him. Because I don't want him to mess up my stuff and, cause bad blood between us. So to reduce drama, I put tape on everything just as a preventative measure. Celeste, you gotta help me here. I really should have given her the gem box. His name is Wilfred, and I don't know types of cats. He's an orange stripy tabby. I believe that's, where is he? Ah, he's off in another room sleeping, so I shan't bother him. Yeah, I like old people names for cats. So, first thing I did was like, you're Wilfred. That's what you are. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good cat. A terrible dog. And an ugly child, but a good cat. And, he's, the reason why I like him so much is that he's one of those rare cats that actually really loves belly rubs. And only if he's feeling especially playful will he try to, like, snap at you if you, rub his belly too long. And he doesn't do it out of anger or annoyance, he does it to play. And so if you just tell him, hey, don't do that, then he'll stop doing it. So, he's really attentive. Yeah, exactly. He could be a poster boy, I mean, come on. He's a very normal-looking cat, though. I notice it's the cats that have, some kind of physical deformity that tend to be the most popular. Yeah, because I live in Austin, and this is South by Southwest time, so almost every year, that Grumpy Cat tends to come to town. And no joke, they will put Grumpy Cat's picture on an airplane that flies across the sky. Yeah, cats can be trained, they need to be trained a little differently. Which is to say, you have to make things that you teach them seem like it was their idea. So, if you put tape on things that you don't want them to jump on, and then when they jump on them, of course, you can't just tell a cat no, and they'll jump off. You have to make it to where the cat's like, oh, this is sticky. I don't think I'm gonna jump on this anymore. Like, they don't care if you don't want them to do it. They just, they just have to be sort of, denied access. For instance, he loves opening cabinet doors and crawling in, and since there are various cleaners and poisons in some of the cabinets, I've curbed that behavior by putting baby locks, like sticky baby locks on the cabinets. And he's real bummed about that. Sometimes I'll hear him at like 3 o'clock in the morning grabbing at a cabinet door, and you just hear bang, 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 because it opens like a little bit and then shuts again. Austin is a good place. As far as Texas goes, it's pretty much tops. Alright. Ether again. I really underestimated how long this is gonna take. Man. I'm in for it now. Note to self, if you're going to do something that's definitely going to take a long time, make sure you have the time to do it. I will say the only thing, if you're going to visit Austin, like, unless you're participating or, you know, like, attending, you know, don't come during South by Southwest or ACL time, because the traffic is just murderous. Huh. I think you mean you didn't make it to Austin. Well, I feel for you there, because I don't like most other places. I come from North Texas, so I grew up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Yeah, see, Waco not so good. And I used to have relatives in Temple, which is just south of Waco, and that was also just no fun. Yeah, see, traffic is bad most of the year, but it's just impossible during those 2 times. Like, I live north of downtown, and I go north for work, so I'm not worried about traffic getting to work. But yeah, coming back... yeah, North Texas is South Oklahoma. You're pretty much correct there. I'm just dreaming of the day when he uses Ultima. Tries to use Ultima. Hey, New Mexico at least has mountains. I'll give him that much. But North Texas has a bunch of methamphetamines, so you're still on the money. Here in South Texas, I think we're much more into weed. Personally, I'm not. I've never had an interest in drugs, except for caffeine, obviously. But, I definitely come from a place where there were way more meth labs than should have been. Just even by the most liberal estimate, I would say far too many meth labs. People will be Breaking Bad all over the place. Wow. See, I would not have expected that from Oregon. But then, when you think of Oregon, you think, like, the spot where all the hippies are, and then trees. As a person who's never been to Oregon, that is my, my sort of stereotype. And that was before I started watching Portlandia. Well, I know for sure when I was growing up near there, there's a place called Mineral Wells in Texas that, it's a kind of a, what would you call it? It was a military boomtown that emptied out after World War II, so it became kind of a ghost town, but there's enough people there. Oddly enough, also one of the daughters of Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, lives there. And so they have the largest Walmart in Texas now, but 10 years prior to that, I believe they were like the meth capital of North Texas. And I capped off my teenage years by working at one of the only 2 fast food restaurants there that was open all night, so I've seen some things. Not that I was ever interested in drugs, but if I was at any point, I'm sure I would have been scared straight by that experience. Yeah, I can definitely see that, because I mean, I know Oregon's, like, given their exports and stuff, you've got a lot of blue-collar work out there. You know, lumberjacks and whatnot. I imagine some other types as well. So there's no way... As much as hipsters like to try to look like lumberjacks, at least well, I guess dudes and girls, there really aren't a lot of lumberjacks in the liberal community, sadly. Oh, jeez, man. Alright, I can't help it. I gotta scan. I gotta scan and see where he's at. Just got scanned. I know Celeste does, she learns it naturally. So we have to determine pretty quickly here whether we can actually finish this battle and not lose our job. Yeah, I love green states because, you know, Texas is largely not arid, but... Okay. 5,000 more points of magic. I think I can take him down. No, not scan. Oh, you... I am a fool. Alright, we're finishing out this battle. We're gonna wind up calling in to work a little bit late. But you know what? Could be worth it. This is dedication to the cause for sure. I probably could have had him beaten by now if I would have equipped that gem box, but we're not worried about that right now. RASP. I like to come up with titles for each of my playthroughs when I export these things to YouTube. Oh, I think I might want to call this one... I think I'm just going to call it RASP. But I might call it something different, I don't know. These are the things I think about while I'm at work, because I upload these when I get home. Oh, we're getting close. Whoa, that was weird. It said RASP, and then it said RASP as if he was using it. Or it was a dialogue box? I don't know. I feel like I've worked this game so hard on this RASP thing that it's starting to bug out on me. Which is kind of fantastic, really. I'm just over here looking at this guy's pants, and I'm like, I want pants like that. It's kind of look cool. I wear baggy jeans because I'm stuck in the 90s. But not like Jinkos. Just pants that are too large for me. I enjoy wearing billowy things. Billowy things and a hat. That's my aesthetic. Ultima! Yes! At last! Yeah, everybody else just took off. They were just like, we can't stand it anymore. I really like to feel like all those Kefka followers just got bored and left. they expected the Magi Master to like defeat me handily. Then they just were like, let's get out of here, and they just travel back to the bottom of the tower and walk around in circles again. Because walking around in circles is less boring than watching me do all that stuff. Casting RASP over and over again. Come on. Alright. Well, that is it for the day. Thanks again for keeping me company, Muppets in Space. Hopefully you'll be able to join me again, and that goes for the rest of everybody. Thanks to everybody who watched this and who watches this later. I'll be back tomorrow, not casting RASP over and over again, and we'll be getting some more of our friends back. So, adios. I gotta go to work.